Everything feels more expensive right now, but one of Philly's best resources is still completely free. With a free library of Philadelphia card, you get access to thousands of programs, events, and digital resources for all ages, including ebooks, audiobooks, learning languages, genealogy, and news. Don't worry, they don't have those fees if you return your materials late. Sign up today, freelibrary.org/card, and see what's waiting for you. Hey Philly, Trenae here. At the end of today's episode, I've got a sponsored interview with Taskrabbit. Amy Zhang, Chief Financial Officer, is going to talk to me about how to tackle all those home tasks you've been putting off all winter, plus how everyday Philadelphians are turning their skills into real income on the platform. Brought to you by Taskrabbit. Stick around, you're going to want to hear this one. The World Cup will be here in just 2.5 weeks. The city is still doing last-minute cleanups and permit approvals. Are we really ready to host this party? Because right now, it seems like Philly will be the best host city in all of North America for this World Cup. And we're going to tell you why. It's Wednesday, May 27th. I'm Trenae Nuri, and here's what Philly's talking about. Matt, are you going to the World Cup?
Yeah, I got tickets. June 19th, Haiti versus Brazil, baby.
Oh, that's going to be a good game.
It's going to be so good. It's over at the Link, which has officially been rebranded as Philadelphia Stadium. That's where all of our games are going to be. Shout out to my buddy Dave, who had an extra ticket and hit me up. And I'm like, yes, I'm in. It was expensive, but it wasn't crazy.
How much? You got to tell me how much.
It was $350.
I think that's okay. I mean, like Roots Picnic is happening this weekend and tickets is like $300. But that's a 2-day festival though.
Right. That's true. I mean, it seems like everything you're already in like $100-something bucks for any experience. And this is truly a kind of once in a lifetime experience. We might never get the World Cup in Philadelphia again. And I'm taking SEPTA there, so it's not going to cost me anything on either side, really, not much. Maybe I feel like the lines are going to be so intense in there. I doubt I have more than one beer. That's what I'm thinking. So I feel like it's a reasonable amount to pay to have this experience in the city of brotherly love. Now, Brazil is the favorite in the match I'm seeing, but I'm already in for one other expense because I bought online a Haiti jersey because I'm going to root for Haiti. Do you know why? I have two reasons. I did a lot of thinking about this. All right. So I like an underdog, love an underdog. I mean, I live in Philly, you know?
Yeah.
And Haiti's definitely an underdog. They haven't even qualified for a World Cup since 1974.
Oh, so this is like a huge moment for them.
Huge moment for them. And then the problem is they can't come here. There's a Trump administration travel ban. So I feel like they're not going to have the same kind of support they may have otherwise had. So I'm going to throw on my Haiti jersey. I'm going to learn some songs, and I'm going to support a team that might not have as many fans as they otherwise could.
Matt, you're the executive producer here on the show, and we've been following how the city is preparing for this like huge event. Now, we've hosted like the Pope and the NFL draft before, the DNC, but this is different because the World Cup is happening June 15th to July 4th.
Yeah.
The Fan Fest is like 39 days long. And it just feels right now, we're at the point in the party planning where we still got to go get ice. We still got to go get chips, extra chairs. Like, oh, forgot.
Right.
Matt's bringing extra people to the party. It feels like a little last minute on some of the party planning, fix up the city type of things.
And it also feels a little bit like a wedding weekend where there's a lot of different events. So, This is going from June 15th to July 4th. There's 6 matches plus the Fan Fest over in Fairmount Park, which is going to be 39 days. And then you have all the parties at bars and restaurants you're going to be doing. So there's like multiple elements. It's like we got to get ready for the rehearsal dinner. We got to prepare for the brunch on the Sunday afterwards. You know,
Yes.
We got all these things to do. But It seems like the city in the last, we've noticed, right, in the last week or so, we starting to get more announcements, more press releases, just more information about all the stuff that the city's doing to get ready.
Yeah, so one way is definitely the visual elements, right? So that is like adding the planters, along the business corridors, or cleaning up the graffiti, which
Mm-hmm.
PennDOT has been doing. But the tricky thing is that they're trying to like time it out right, because as quickly as they can clean up, quickly it could get retagged.
Yeah,
And so it's kind of like you kind of have to wait a little bit, but then be proactive. So it's a little complicated.
totally, totally.
We're also getting a new mural to add to our thousands of murals in the
I mean, of
city,
course we are.
which is kind of cool though. This
Yeah,
one is going to be around 76 and Spring Garden Street, commemorating the 250th, which is
right.
another big party that we're planning.
Yeah, it's all kind of happening at the same time. There's all these things happening for the 250th in the city at the same time that we've got the biggest soccer matches in the world happening here.
But here's the thing: we listed the dates earlier, and I'm just thinking a little bit deeper with this. I mean, as we are partying,
Mm.
we still have to worry about the state and the city budgets, because those are due June 30th. And so I just really hope that we as a city and like lawmakers and all that, I hope that we don't get distracted by the partying and forget the policy that we need after the party is over.
Yeah, to keep Philly a wonderfully functioning place that can host events like this, we need, funding for SEPTA in our next budget. Otherwise, we can't throw a party like this because we need public transportation. We need funding to keep our roads looking spiffy, and that's how we can continue to attract visitors. So yes, I mean the hope is though that all these visitors that are coming here are going to infuse our tax base with funds, and that'll just make that policy piece that you're talking about a little smoother.
Yeah, like spend some money.
Yes, please.
Speaking of spending money, more than 50 businesses, Matt, have sent their applications for that state extension hour permit,
Mm-hmm.
the Philadelphia 250 permit, where they can keep their doors open, serve alcohol until 4 a.m. But it's only in this window of June 11th to July 20th.
Uh huh.
76 businesses. So going back to like, are we even ready? 76 businesses, ironically, they applied for the city safety training program.
Okay.
Only 37 businesses have completed the city's training. And you have to complete this training in order to get a permit to stay open until 4 a.m. But, it's just really, really important, because this training is about like conflict resolution, how to keep your patrons safe during these extended hours of operation. So, really important stuff: health code compliance, how to, disperse the crowd. So really important stuff that I feel like, I really hope that people are doing the training and do it on time.
Do they have time to keep doing it? Like, could there be more?
They have time, but Matt, look at the calendar.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
running out of time. You want to think about like cramming for a test
Right.
the night before. That's
Totally.
insane. And like what you actually need to focus on to make sure that everything goes smoothly. I hope that the remaining businesses kind of get their act together and finish this training so that they're ready.
For
Um,
sure.
that's on the city safety side. I want to go back to like the state liquor board, which is the authority that is like approving or rejecting permits. They're doing this on a rolling basis starting on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt, I didn't even know this, but residents can prevent specific businesses from getting this permit.
Like if you're a neighbor next to the bar and you're like, I don't want to hear your like Brazilian soccer chants at 3 a.m, you can block it.
You can complain. You can send an email to libertybellsafe@phila.gov or
Wow.
call 311.
Well, so they won't necessarily like, they don't have to listen to you, but you can chime in and
Right.
oppose
You
an
can put in a
application.
complaint. You can, alert the authorities.
You want to be a party pooper? You can
Yeah,
email
you can
the
do
city.
that.
Go ahead.
It's a free country, right? You can do it.
I mean, let these bars have their late hours just for a few weeks. Go join
But Matt,
them.
I still got to go to work.
That's fair. That's fair. There's still toddlers who are trying to sleep. I get it.
So I don't know. I just feel like right now it feels overall a bit last minute. And so can we get these businesses training done by the deadline?
Mm-hmm.
Can the state liquor board approve these permits on time?
And yet, Trenae, after the break, I want to talk to you about why I think Philly is the best city of these 16 host cities in North America, the best city for the World Cup this year, and how we're best positioned to give fans the greatest experience.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so Matt, your take is that Philly is going to be the best host city in the World Cup because we're just doing things way better than the other cities.
Yeah.
So we're going to be hosting 6 of these matches.
Right.
And that means that basically thousands of people are going to be needing to take SEPTA.
Right. Right. And SEPTA, unlike in other cities, is ramping up service. They're going to have free service leaving the stadiums. They got a grant from the state to support this.
And shout out to Airbnb, who also supplying some of the free rides.
Oh, amazing. The free SEPTA rides. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and just think about how convenient it's going to be for these visitors who are going to be at Center City hotels. They're going to hop right on the Broad Street line. They're going to get down to the stadiums for $2.90. There's going to be tailgating allowed in the lot, unlike in other cities. Whatever's happening in New Jersey, they're calling it the New York-New Jersey match, which doesn't make any sense. But let's be clear, it's happening in the swamps of New Jersey.
I sense you have like a grievance about that.
Yeah, it's a shit show up there. And it's also not New York.
So Philly matches are in Philly proper.
Exactly right. And then just imagine MetLife Stadium's in a swamp in New Jersey, in a mess of highways and whatnot. Imagine staying at a hotel, the only hotel you can find in like Brooklyn somewhere, and then trying to get to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's going to be impossible and totally expensive. And here it's going to be smooth and cheap and a wonderful experience for our visitors from around the world and around the country. So that's one reason why we're better than everybody else.
I wonder if our host city, if the pitch was like, you don't have to cross rivers. You don't have to cross into another state to have fun.
Right. It's true. I mean, rivers and swamps, because that MetLife Stadium where the Giants and Jets play is really, it's literally built in a swamp. The other reason why we're like in great position to show our visitors Philadelphia at its best is because of FanFest. The FanFest seems like it's going to be off the hook. It seems great, and it's free, unlike in other cities, which are doing FIFA FanFest that costs money.
39 days, like basically just say 40. It feels biblical, Matt.
It does.
It feels like let's just ascend on the city. Listen, here's my thing though. I'm going to push back a little bit. Yes, it's going to be great.
But
the traffic. I'm just concerned about the traffic.
Oh, for the FanFest getting up there and around there for sure.
To get there and around there. I do not live near the FanFest, so I can't just like walk out my door. That part of all of it, I am not really like looking forward to. I feel like it's just going to be a headache to get there.
Yeah. And not only that, you can't park there unless you're a resident who's obtained a special residential parking permit. So like anywhere around there, you not only will have to get there, but you can't really drive and park. So that'll certainly be a thing.
But here's the thing. If you actually do go, just like make a complete day of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get there early. That way you could then go to the art museum. You could go to the other museums along the parkway. You can then spread out and, hop into another festival that's happening. Because we still have July 4th festivities, we have Juneteenth festivities, we have Pride festivities, we've got like the neighborhood block
Yep.
parties. So if anything, just make a day of it. Then you can go to a restaurant. There's so many options. So if you do make that pilgrimage to Lemon Hill,
Mm-hmm.
my hack or my advice would be go early and then spend the whole day there.
100%. And the hope, I think, out of all of this is that a visitor comes from Ohio or Saskatchewan or London, and then they're like, this city is the coolest city in America, and I can't wait to go back. And then they come back a year later with their kids, or they do a girls trip or a boys trip here in a couple of years. I mean, that's the hope, that this really like presents us on an international stage as a destination. Forbes, just yesterday, Forbes magazine had an article that said Philadelphia increasingly looks like the U.S. city best positioned to convert the tournament into a retail and food and beverage success story because it has grasped the economics of global sporting events better than many of its rivals. Hear that? New York, New Jersey, Los Angeles. You suck. That's what Forbes says.
Oh my gosh.
So Forbes said that hotel reservations have lagged everywhere for the World Cup. But they said because of our public transit and because of the tailgating and because of the free fan experience and because of the fact that, and this number blew my mind, we have 540 nightlife destinations around Center City, which is awesome and a lot. That is another reason why we're going to put on a great World Cup.
You know what I'm also hoping is that this experience can also completely change like our identity as well. Like, I feel like we're about to like enter into a new frontier. Are we going to still be known as cheesesteaks and Rocky and Liberty Bell? Sure. But we're also going to have like other memories. And I think that's going to just, that's going to take us to new things to keep hosting these big events. My concern though, Matt, is still, I really, really hope that all of this economic energy stays and helps Philadelphians who've been dreaming and wanting for this for so long, because they're the underdogs.
100%. Like, I hope those mom and pop businesses get patronized. I hope people are making money off of this, regular Philadelphians, 100%.
Oh, regular Philadelphians are definitely going to be making money. I seen a watch party for that game on Juneteenth, that game that you're going to.
Oh, yeah?
Haiti versus Brazil over at Ballers. It's like New Year's Eve prices for the tickets. I'm talking tickets are like $75, $95 for a watch party. I mean, yeah, there's going to be like a DJ and games and foods and drinks and a party vibe. So it's definitely going to be lit. So you don't have to get to the game. You can go to like an event or a watch party around the city and it's going to be a good time.
There's a lot going on. So we're going to like keep you updated on the podcast. We're going to keep people updated in Siani's newsletter about like what's happening and where the watch parties are at and how to like be involved in this, even if you've never watched soccer before, but how to like just get caught up in the experience. There's one possibility that I just learned about, Trenae, and I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
So our last match is on July 4th, our 250th birthday, the 250th birthday of the United States. That is the final match that we are hosting for the World Cup. Again, there's like 16 host cities, 3 host countries all in North America, right? So like the matches are happening all over the place. Mm-hmm. That match, though, on July 4th is going to be in the round of 16, and there is a possibility that the USA is playing in Philadelphia on the 250th birthday of the United States in the city. And what if we played England and kicked their ass again?
Well, good thing that game is in Philly, or like if that were to happen, it would be in Philly and not like Boston. Ugh.
Right, for sure. Yeah, no, we deserve the USA team playing on our 250th birthday in the city where America was born.
If that were to happen, that would be like so scripted and crazy.
It would be beautiful. It would.
I just wonder how we're all going to sleep. Matt, thanks for chatting with me today on City Cast Philly.
See you, Trenae.
That's all for today here on City Cast Philly. If you enjoyed this episode, please share this with a friend. Also, rate the show, leave us a review, and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to sign up for our morning newsletter to learn more about what else Philly's talking about. And don't forget, you can support our show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Philly neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye. It's crazy because, like, I'm half New Jerseyan, and so it's like,
I know. I have a 609 number on my cell phone, so I'm a little bit of a sellout here.
We're like hypocrites.
And I love
here.
New Jersey. I do love New Jersey. I just don't call it New Jersey. Why can't we say the matches are in Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and East Rutherford?